Hi, my name is Naomi. I used to be a quiet woman with a soft voice and a heart full of trust. I wore simple clothes and lived for my son, Leo. I looked like a weak target to the powerful men in my life, but they were very wrong about me. This is the story of how my world burned. You will see a father's betrayal and a husband's cowardice. I stopped being a victim and became a mother with a plan. Get ready to watch me dismantle an empire to save my dying son's life. I remember the specific smell of the hospital room that day. It smelled like bleach and stale coffee, a scent that still makes my stomach turn. My 6-year-old son, Leo, was sleeping in the bed, his skin so pale it looked like paper. I was holding his small, cold hand while my husband, Julian, squeezed my shoulder. We were terrified, but we were hopeful. The doctor had run tests on Julian to see if he could donate bone marrow to save our dying boy. I looked at Julian's handsome face and felt lucky to have him in my corner. Then the door opened and the doctor walked in. He didn't look at his clipboard. He looked at the floor, then at the wall, and finally at us. The silence in the room was heavy, like a thick fog. When he spoke, his voice was quiet, but the words hit me like a sledgehammer. "Julian, you aren't the father." The machines beeping in the background seemed to stop. I felt the blood drain from my face. I looked at Julian, expecting him to laugh at the mistake, but his eyes went wide and dark. In a split second, the loving husband I knew vanished, replaced by a stranger looking at me with pure disgust. The floor felt like it was disappearing beneath my feet, and I couldn't breathe. Julian didn't ask questions. He didn't ask for a retest. He just started screaming. His voice echoed down the sterile hallway, loud and ugly. He called me things no mother should ever hear in front of her child. "You liar! You cheat!" he yelled, his face turning a violent shade of red. I stood there frozen, tears streaming down my face, shaking my head. I had never cheated.